Hi everybody, I'm Phil with Riverside Lawncare. Today we're putting in a mailbox, so we're going to show you how to do that real quick. So we already started digging our hole. We're using a auger to get that hole dug, mainly because it's about 20 degrees out right now and the ground is frozen, so that'll be easier than using a shovel. Right here we have our mailbox post. When you're putting in a post, a mailbox post or a fence post, you want to go between 3/4 of the length of the post you're putting in, 3/4 to a half of the length of the post you're putting in. You dig that distance down, put a little bit of gravel underneath it, put your pole in, and there's a couple ways you can mix the concrete, but we'll go over that later. So after you dig the hole, you're gonna wanna use a thin shovel and try to get out as much of that loose dirt as you can. We're going by hand, just because it's a little bit easier for us, being that it's mostly gravel.
Well, in the middle of it, we're at our 12-inch mark.
We might go down another inch. So when you're putting in your post, you want to measure the length from this end to right here where your mailbox is going to sit, and that's the same length that you want at the bottom, so that your mailbox is accessible pretty much from the road. So we got the hole dug. He's getting water right now. There's a couple ways you could do this. You can mix it before you pour it in, or you could pour this powder in and then you can pour water in. We're gonna put the powder in, then we're gonna put the water, just because it's a little bit cleaner that way. Yeah, so if you have an extra guy with you, you can see how comfortable he is opening the mailbox, and that's the distance you want. So after you pour in your concrete, you're gonna wanna check the level, make sure it's pretty decent before you put your water in. You wanna put about a gallon-ish of water. Just pour in a little at a time, let it sink down. And then pour again. Don't worry too much about runoff. So we used about a half bag of Quickcrete. Poured it in, poured the water in. We had to mix it a little bit down at the bottom. So if I was just doing something different, maybe fill the hole up halfway, pour a little water in, fill it up the rest of the way, pour more water in. And then we braced it and leveled it with a 2x4 that we just cut in half. And we're gonna wait for it to set. While it's setting, we have to take apart the old housing mailbox unit part and screw it to this one. Okay, so when you're ready to put your mailbox on, this specific mailbox, you put a board on first and then place the mailbox on and screw it in. So to put this board on, we already put this on and made sure, we already put the mailbox on top and made sure that the lid will open correctly. So that's the first thing you want to do. And then you're going to want to measure each side, make sure they're the same distance in the front and the back right before you screw it in. That is perfect. So just screw it in. After you screw that in, the mailbox is going to go on. You're going to screw it in on these sides. And then you're golden. So once you get your mailbox on top of your post, you can make sure it's level and then brace it with some 2x4s. At the bottom we covered our cement with some topsoil. That's optional. How's it look, Chris?
Looks great. A job well done by the Riverside crew.
Hey everybody, so I came back 2 days later and took away this post that was keeping that from moving while it's set. So should be good to go now. The this one, the newspaper one, isn't as level, but that can be moved pretty easily. But there we go. I'm Phil with Riverside Lawncare. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and bye.